Hello, fiddlers! I will be showing you a tune called the Memphis Shakedown by the Memphis Jug Band. And it is a very clever tune, and it has 3 parts. They all fit the standard 12-bar blues chord progression, but there's a lot of really cool little tricks and techniques and stuff that goes into this. So the first thing that ever happens in this tune is the fiddler comes out with this suspenseful sort of note, which is the 3rd finger on the E string. Okay, so it's followed by a little flurry of notes that is really just, I consider it a spill. You're going from that note up to the 4th finger, and then the whole effect is that it's just ending on this open A. And throughout the tune, they articulated it in a few different ways. So that first time is, and you could just do that each time, or you can go, and that time I kind of accented the 4th finger note. And then so I just recommend messing around with that. It could just be as simple as that, really. Or with more notes that are filling in that spill. But anyhow, and each time that happens, the jug in the recording or some other member of your band is going to go bum, bum, bum. Okay, so bum, 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 bum. And then we go, so that's the 3rd finger, 2nd, when you're in the key of D, that's a G natural. So 3, 2, open E, 1st on E, 3rd on A. And then the 3rd time, when you think that lick is going to be played 3 times in a row, the 3rd time it's a little different. It's going to be without the 2nd finger at all, and it's going to be, so that is the 1st finger sliding down and then sliding back up. And then it's, so 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 4, 3, 1, 3. And then on the A string, open 1, 2, open E. And then 2nd finger on the E string. That's a 2, 3, 2, 1. And then a little, quick little 2, 1, E. And then 3rd finger. So, and the whole thing there now is, and then it ends with this D arpeggio thing. 3, 1, A, 2 on D, open D. So, bum, 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 bum. Okay, and does that part twice, and then we go right up into 3rd position. Third position is where your first finger replaces your third finger. So wherever your third finger normally is, the first finger is there, and we go right up to the pinky note, which is a high D note. And we're gonna go, and you could do this fancy little triplet thing, but he doesn't do that every time, just kind of throws it in once in a while. So you could do it without it. So that's a D, and then a C natural, and then an A note. So and then the pinky just shifts up, shifts back down, and then third finger on that C note. And then you go into this second finger on the E string. So 2, 2, 1, 2, 4. And then here's the climb down from the third position the second finger goes to the A note, then the second finger goes to the G note. So that's all with the second finger. So actually, I broke my rule there. I went. So I did it with, that time I did it with the second finger moving. You could also do it first finger and then the second finger. And that actually might make more sense because that way you're actually going from, you're hitting that note still in third position and then right into first position. So that, but with the second finger. So that would make it only going from third position straight to first position. Or you could do the second finger going down. It sort of depends on what you're going for in terms of that slide sound. If you want that slide sound going from there to there, then you could do that and do that again. Or if you want it to have less of a slide sound, do it the other way. So one thing I recommend is trying to articulate tunes or try to play little phrases with slides, with the sound of the slide, and without the sound of the slide as much as you can, because that way you develop the control to do that, to make those decisions on the cuff, so off the cuff. So when you're thinking, okay, this time I want it to sound like it's just almost like a guitar or mandolin where it's fretted notes and every note is very particular, you can articulate it that way. But if you want it to sound more sliding around, you can also do it that way, because you might not want to do it the same way every time, right? Anyhow, And then, so we went, once we get down there, and then we go back into third position. And we stay in third position for that little phrase. And then I like to spill out of that note. And then so the second part and the first part have the same endings. So the second part one more time, kind of slow. And then you do the first part again. Bum, bum, bum. And then we go. And that part, the literal way that I think they did it on the recording is with the second finger on the D string along with the A string. And, you know, it kind of comes in smoother than I just played it at first. You get that sound of those two notes together. And then the first finger dun, on the A string goes da-da, and then dun, dun. It slides up into where the second finger normally would be. Sort of two positions at once, because that second finger is holding the first position, and the first finger is going. And then you go into this third finger on the D string, first finger on the A string. And the second finger does what the first finger did down low. So we have. And then it goes to the third finger on the D string along with the open A. That double stop, which goes with the A chord. And I've always played it as really a C natural, but just listening to the recording again, I actually think he went to C sharp, so which actually fits the chord more correctly. I think it does that again, so. This is how I actually like to play it, because I just got used to playing it this way. Maybe I just didn't notice that exact double stop. Because when I first learned it, I was just thinking, okay, well, dun, da, 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 da. I was just going for the melody, and I was just trying to figure out like whatever would work with it as far as a lower note. And the open D works well for that. So, and rather than emulating the recording where it's a, kind of this smooth, trancy, da-na-na-na, da-na-na-na. It has that kind of phrasing to it on the recording, but there's a lot going on around it in terms of the entire band keeping up the energy. So there's a lot of energy with the rhythm section and the way they're all like partying with that tune and all that. It's a shakedown. So so when you do it as, you know, in a band that doesn't have as much going on, or if you're doing it solo or whatever, you might want to actually just free yourself from that double stop and use the open D. So, because that way you can get more into an attack with the bow. And then you don't have to do that double stop up high, because that's still already got a lot in it. And then you can add more of that bowing in there with the open string. I guess it might work with the bells. So that would work too, but it's just more to think about, more to worry about getting correct or whatever. So if you do it with the open D string, that's fine. And then what I tend to do is actually, instead of the third finger note, like is on the recording, that note, it's correct because it's part of an A7 chord, so it actually sounds really cool. But if you don't want to do that, use your fourth finger to go into the A string unison, which is more of an old time fiddle kind of sound. So you have I don't try to hold that note. I could, while I do that little part. But I'm not really as concerned with that as I am concerned with just the energy. So I think that sounds fine. But back to the original way from the recording. And then there's also moving the first part down an octave. Which actually means you can play the whole thing down an octave, really. Back to the beginning. I just go crazy. Every time that second part comes in, I just get so excited because it's all about the excitement of going up to that upper position. And there's so many ways that you can articulate it. So you can really get into that kind of thing. You know, really, really dig that. And a little bit of vibrato up there is good. And then when you do that, really kind of scoop into that note. Leave a little bit of space that syncopates the note more. So if I'm just doing it kind of like less, you know, I'm trying to be less exaggerated in the quality of excitement, I'm going to be, you know, I could just be trying to be a smooth fiddler. And there's nothing wrong with that. Or I could just really get into the, I'm sorry. You know, make those, all those little jumps more exaggerated, like instead of going, go. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum. And then here's the ending. So when you go back to the first part the last time, after the, you go 3, 3, 4, and then up a half step. So I go 4, 3, third finger, 3, 3, 4, 4. I go fourth finger on C sharp to the third finger on B, second finger on A. So it's, I'm switching on with the second finger going from the A note to the G note. So and then I go back to that position where I started the second part. And you go fourth finger, third finger, second finger, first finger. And then go back down to the first position. So actually, I might have just explained that wrong. So if you just go to the fourth finger, once you get to the fourth finger, you can go down to the fourth finger, and you're basically at that point you're back into first position. So And then that's much easier to play the rest of the notes. So, but the first way I did it, you go 4, 4, 3, 2, and transition on the second finger. That would also work too. All of these ways that you figure out how to do it will actually work with enough practice. So I don't know if there's really one key positioning jump that's going to really be better than another one, but that might be good, or they sound about the same to me. And then that's the end. So the very final part, dun dun dun. It's like that. So that's the Memphis Shakedown. And so if you like this video, write me, because I'm open to making more videos. This was by a request that I made this. And if I can accommodate more requests, it's pretty fun to make a video and actually break down a tune and help people learn it, if I can be of service in that way. So thanks very much, and good luck playing the Memphis Shakedown.